no effort, it can easily cut like butter if you know where the joint is. You see this white?
Yes.
Okay, now you see this?
Joints.
These are big pieces of meat on both sides of the spine, and they are so costly and so prized that they are always taken out. And you know, it used to be said that it is a chef's privilege to have these two. They are called the oysters of the chicken. Okay, because these are 10-12 grams of pure meat. Okay, lean, any bones without any fat. Okay, so what I'll do now is just above the oysters, I'm dividing the meat into two.
Breast.
After we've done the breast, I will with my finger feel the neck, and as close as to the breast, I will see if I have a joint. Okay, as soon as I find a joint, I will just cut on the joint and the neck is up. Right?
Yes, sir.
Alright. Now do not take out the wishbone. But in the next class, when we do saute cuts of chicken, which is Western style, I'll show you how to take out the wishbone. Yeah. Now, let us first
Find the joint.
You actually don't need to find anything. If you hold the chicken properly, you will get the joint.
Okay.
And I told you, there are fat lines there. They will automatically tell you that you are on the joint. Now, you see this white?
Yes.
You see white here? On that only we cut. Now we get into this. If you see this, that will cut the best bone, and it's a big bone. Alright? How many of you eat like eating momos?
Chef.
Everyone?
Everyone.
So this is what we eat in a momo.
Yes.
Skin, fat, trimmings of the chicken. Otherwise you won't get 30 rupees ka momo ka plate.
इतना सस्ता तो नहीं.
Alright, so we have separated this already. This is here on top.
Oysters.
If I was doing a Western style cut, I would now remove the oyster along with the meat, along with the bone. But because I am doing a curry cut, so what I'll do is I'll leave the oyster. This goes for washing. This line,
Yes, chef.
yes, okay, you can do this closed. I'm sure you remember how much you struggled when you wanted to cut these two bones. You don't have to struggle.
वहाँ ज्वाइंट होता है
हाँ
दुकान में
अभी तो खुद चिकन लेके घर में काटूंगा.
Alright, so now, if you remember, I told you the principle of not cutting on the bone. So what we will do is, we have two choices. We either cut it like this, for which I have to break the bone, or you can cut it like this, very close to the bone.
What is the approximate weight of one
What is the approximate weight of one?
piece of curry?
अभी देखो 1200 ग्राम का चिकन है तुम्हारे पास, हम लोग 20-22 पीस निकालेंगे उसमें से. Number one, chicken bones are very brittle. They can break into splinters. Number two, if you don't want to use the bone marrow, you're not making a stock, there is no reason why you should cut it. Alright?
Yes, sir.
So, one drumstick, I'll show you how to cut, and another drumstick, I'll show you to do something else. So, we cut this drumstick into two pieces. I'm going to leave it here. And this drumstick, what we will do is, we'll do something else with this. You see this connective tissue here?
Yes.
This is not lollipop.
लॉलीपॉप नहीं था कैसे
Lollipop is made from the wings, not from this. अगर तुमको लॉलीपॉप बेचेगा कोई रेस्टोरेंट वाला इससे बना के, तो वो उसका इलास्टिन. Okay. So what we're going to do now is, I don't want to waste any meat.
Yes. There is also a connecting tissue.
This is
what we
called,
call
this is called Frenching. Frenching. Alright, so we go to the chicken breast now. This is very important for you to see where we need to cut it. This is a cartilage. It ends here. No bone. There is a cartilage here. No bone. This seems to be a fairly good piece of meat. This seems to be a too big piece of meat. Again, no cutting on the bone. This we can trim a little bit. This we cannot do when we are cutting saute cuts, because they are those cuts are governed by some rules. So, the extra fat goes off. Now you have a choice. You can either cut it like this, two pieces, or you can cut it like this,
two pieces.
I think this is more rational because there are two
same parts.
yes, similar part, two oysters here. There is a lot of chunk of meat here.
chef.
There's no meat. I'll show you how much meat is there. ये सिर्फ हम घर में ही खाते हैं.
Not even very safe. I was telling them when it's
But we cannot waste it, na?
Yes, sir.
We cannot waste whatever meat is there. So we have to carry it along.
मोमो बनाने का
There is this shoulder bone clavicle here, which needs to be negotiated. This is the bone. I left it. Along with the bone, you keep on cutting. This is fantastic boneless meat. It can go into sausages. It can go into your kebab. It can be made into momos, whatever you wish to do. And this is stock meat. Asian is Indian also. Right? ये तो अमेरिकन लोगों की तरह बात करने लगे. Indian is not Asian. All right?
Yes, chef.
So that's it.